And we are live. Hello, everyone. Happy Thursday, 16th of January. Here we are for your, as it says on the screen, um, if I did this right, quantum psychic, Akashic readings, clearings, and healings just under Viviane. Hello, Viviane.
Hi, how are you doing?
I am great, thank you. Did you see I put my microphone on the other side?
Yes.
I'm just so clever. It's it's so funny. It's like you know these things that always annoy you but you never do anything about, and I'm like in an accelerated mode of trying to find the optimal setup, and I had this
Hmm.
it's like an arm that goes onto clips onto your desk,
Yes.
and I had it directly over my laptop and then over my mixing desk, so music and my work were like completely the hardest things to access. And it's like, I think there's a better way. So
Hmm.
there it is. And these are very exciting times. Tell me, what are the skies like in where you live right now?
Um, Beautiful. Getting a little bit of flurries now, but I love looking at the sky, whether you know, especially late when I don't get a chance to do it in the morning, like late
Mm.
afternoons. I love seeing the beautiful colors. I saw the pictures you posted. I thought it was beautiful, and you had just amazing. And the one from today too is like, whoa,
Yeah, I will.
really
Uh,
exciting.
Maybe I'll do it during the live stream, like post them on my channel. It was just like, I can only describe it, the skies, as like iridescent and fluorescent UFO shaped
Yes,
clouds.
that was
On one
amazing.
side, the sky, which was towards the south, they were really bright and white, the odd gray one.
Mhm.
And then on the north side, it was all dark. And there were all these dark ships. And I mean, you just couldn't make it up. And like they're all, I was asking my guides about them. And it's like, yeah, it's like this, it's like they were calling it this ascension reckoning. And it's like, ooh, they're
Mhm.
two powerful words. And it's like, and you know, when you
Yes.
hear messages like this, you're like, what does that word mean again? And what does it mean in this context?
Hmm.
Um, yeah, it's definitely big energetic shifts, and it felt like they are galactic family here to help support us through
Yeah.
this transition, especially around the is it the 25th for the
Yes, you
planetary
said
alignment?
between the 20th and the 25th, so it'd be, yes, especially the 25th. And the moon also looks amazing. I love going out and looking at the moon and
Yeah,
being amazed by its beauty.
I can't stop taking photos. Um,
Hmm.
it's so cool, but I think it's a great way.
Yes.
Like whenever you witness something, you know, the kind of the rational human mind within me is going, interesting shapes and colors, John. You know,
Hmm.
doesn't change anything. And then the more metaphysical parts of me are like, there are galactic motherships, John. Well, you know, you should at least be thankful that they're here and
Hmm.
acknowledge them. And it's like, okay, yeah, I'll do that too. And at very least take photos.
Yeah, that was really amazing. I was like, whoa, the cloud you posted, really amazing.
And I was told to watch tonight as well. So I'll be looking out after we've got our intermediate training class tonight, my time.
Yes.
I think I'll finish around 10 and I'll be out
Mm-hmm.
and out looking for it. So excited for that.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, well, we can get started on your requests. Just reminding everyone to um, please pay attention during the safe space that we set up.
Yes.
Um, the reasons are that it's good practice for you. It
Mm-hmm.
also helps you have very clear energy and protected energy. You're not going to get any messages or any healings for unwanted beings, and it helps everyone in this protected space that I create. And so please do pay attention to that, and you'll hear me towards the end of it explain a little bit about, if you've never been here before, how to submit your requests. Um, and so we can get started. If you'd like to
Mm-hmm.
join me, we'll begin by taking in 3 deep breaths in through the nose, nice and deep, and breathe out what no longer serves our highest good, nice and loud. Breathe in through the nose, nice and deep, And breathe out any fear, shame, anxiety, or pain nice and loud. Breathe in through the nose nice and deep. And breathe out any remaining low vibration energy or emotion that no longer serves your highest good nice and loud. And continue to breathe deeply and calmly. Now focus your attention on the center of your heart. And from your golden divine spark at the center, extend a cord of light up through the top of your head, up through into the sky, up into the stars, rising higher and higher through space, up through the frequencies and dimensions of this universe until you reach the highest frequency, the highest dimension you can imagine, and there connecting your light cord into the highest dimension of source. Remain connected into source and extend your light cord down through the stars, through the sky, back down to the top of your head and into your heart once more. And allow your heart to continue to softly open and relax as you continue creating this safe space. And extend your light cord down through the root of your spine, all the way down into the ground, going deeper and deeper through the layers of the planet until you reach the very core of Mother Earth, and there connecting your light cord into Mother Gaia's crystalline heart. We send Mother Gaia so much love at this time. Allow her to send her love back. Remain connected into Gaia's heart and extend your light cord back up through the layers of the planet, through the root of your spine and into your heart once more. Now, together with the light of Source above and Mother Gaia below, expand out your golden bubble of protective light to surround you about 2 meters out from the center of your heart, to each side, above and below, in front and behind. And set the intention that only energies and entities with your permission, your highest good, and your love and compassion can see you, access you, or exist within this space or within you. All other energies and entities must leave immediately. And into your safe space, invite in your guides, your higher self, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Source, and Gaia. And we ask at this time for their guidance, clearing, healing, protection, and also assistance with the integration of any messages and healings, whether they are directly intended for us or indirectly intended and received. And through space and time, I create a golden protective bubble around all those in our live stream and our replay, setting the intention that only energies and entities with our permission, our highest good love and compassion, can see us, access us, or exist within this space or within us. All other energies and entities must leave immediately. And for Viviane and I invite in our guides, our higher selves, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Metatron, Source, and Gaia. And I set the intention that we are here today to assist you with your requests for quantum, Akashic, readings, clearings, healings, connecting with your spirit guides, learning their names, connecting with past lives and those experiences, to understand your future, what lies ahead for you, assist you with clearing negative energies and entities from you or from your home, and to assist you with anything else that you have permission to be able to grant for. And we ask that you put your requests in the live chat in all capitals, and we will randomly select these. And then once they are selected, please say hello in the chat to let us know you're still here. And we will do our best to fulfill your requests. And details of donations, which are entirely optional and do not give you priority over others, but your donations are welcomed to help us sustain the costs for running these sessions. And those donations, there are links within the description of the video and we'll also post them during the live chat. And finally, if you're in the comments, it's likely you can't see a lot of people chatting in the live chat right now. It's not always obvious in YouTube, but you just scroll across to the side of the comments and you'll see, like you swipe them across and you'll see the live chat.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not getting used yet to the swivel chair. You hear I was talking to
I
it
saw.
sometimes. If my back's around the, you just see the back of my head, I'm like, Jon, come back. And wouldn't it be cool? Do you think one day we can do? Can you do? I see it as media assets. Do you think one day we can play like a beep boop beep boop? Oh, it does something. What's this?
Okay, you found something there.
Oh, hang on. Does this play music? Oh no, this is going to be fun. So I could do a song for this.
Yes,
okay.
yes.
That's
So
what I'll
then
do.
when we were
I'll do
doing
the,
the random, okay.
I'll do the beep boop song or whatever we'll call it.
Okay.
And then it'll be my best song ever with no words other than beep boop. It was my guides telling me today, they were saying, Jon, you just need to write one good song. And I was like, I'm trying. It's very funny. Okay. Shall we? Do you want to go first?
Okay, sure. All right, let me. So I'm gonna close my eyes, and as I use my the laptop pad here. Okay. All right. I'm scrolling, choosing the first one.
There we go.
Okay. Lacey Gray, please say hi in the chat. You're the first chosen one today, randomly chosen. Just please say hi in the chat so I can. Oh, okay, you're here. Thank you so much. So, all right, I need protection and energy clearing or cord cutting, whatever my higher self and guides suggest. Facing betrayals. Thank you so much for your request. All right, let's.
Okay. Thank you. We're just asking Lacey, your guides and higher self, to step forwards to assist clearing, cord cutting. Anything else will assist you at this time.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to focus, if I can, on the cord cutting.
Okay.
And I can talk a bit through that. If you could
Sure.
do everything else, no, I'll just see how I get on. I'll let you know.
Okay, I'll scan her her energy, her body, and see how we get.
Okay. What I saw, Lacey, is this is to do with the betrayals you're talking about. So we often have cords from our hearts that are very happy and healthy, and they can feel very light and quite thin, almost like a golden or white light, and it runs from our hearts to others. And like it's that feeling of no matter where someone is in the world or no matter what happens, you'll always freely be able to reconnect, just like an old friend. After not seeing them for 50 years, you would like to see them again, and you'd be able to reconnect very easily, just like you left off. The opposite of that is also true. So deep, dark, negative, overly dependent cords between people or any being. They're often very thick, heavy connections. They can be anywhere, but often into your heart. And what I saw in your heart was very interestingly broken cords. So they were like still exist, and there is still some energy flowing between your heart and others, but there's been this traumatic event, and it was like this cut made, like a partial cut through the cords. And there's there's one either side of you. And I'm just going to remove this cord. on your right side, on the lower right side of your heart. So first I'm just gently pulling it out of your heart. It's quite thick. Okay. Archangel Michael, please return this to sender, or return to source, or never return here again. Thank you. He said he's returning it to the sender. It's important they know that it's been returned. Okay. Just checking your heart. And I'm just gently helping your heart close that wound. And then let's look at the left side. Okay, same again, removing this cord. Okay. Return to sender. Return to source, or never return here again. Thank you. That second one was more, I think this feels like some of the themes you're saying, Lacey, in protection and requests for clearing. That second chord, which was on your left side, was more, it wasn't a human it was connected to. It was connected to like a negative entity. It felt like, I don't like to associate it with an animal that we'd see here on Earth, but it had similar features to an octopus. And it was like piercing that, one of its like tentacles pierced through the heart of another human and was connecting into you. But it's not the human I saw, it's the entity itself. That's what it was trying to connect into you and through you to others. And you're just saying in the chat that you felt tingling in your body and also lightheaded. It's going to help you grounding into earth. And then I'll not do any more without asking Viviane how you're doing.
It's funny when you're talking about returning to sender. As you're speaking that, I kept getting that song, the Elvis song, "Return to Sender," kept playing in my head. And I heard, when I connected to her energy, I heard there's some sadness about the betrayal, but I also heard that people change and grow. There's this, sadness and disappointment. When you talked about the entity, I actually saw the piercing through the heart, like the connection. So I was drawn to the heart when I scanned her energy. So I was just about to start sending, asking assistance from Archangel Raphael to send healing, and then I saw hands, almost like stopping the bleeding of the area that was to stop the bleeding, and then start some healing, sending healing energy to close that wound and soothe her heart.
Fantastic. And is there anything else? Did you see anything about the dizziness, tingling that she's feeling?
No, not yet. No. Perhaps was I did not feel anything other than, I didn't see anything other than the heart area.
Okay. I'm going to, feel free to take a look on the inside. I'm just going to help with the protection on the outside.
Okay.
And Lacey, this is something I'd encourage you to do yourself. Please do. If you haven't already, and forgive me, I'm terrible with names, even for those that have told me that even those that give me feedback on my meditations. Please do take a look at my free meditations on my website, and they'll help you build your protection. I can help just now, but know that your protection is really most powerfully gifted, like from yourself and from a regular practice. So I'll just paste that in the chat just now. Sign up anytime. Some people, there's a second one. Let me send you the link for the other one, which is also 14 days, but it's just for it's got a focus on negative entity removal and protection. So it's more suited, I think, to what you're looking for. Both of these 14-day challenges do give you good protection and boundaries, but this one will help you more with anything that's still attached. And I'm also conscious that the change or the healing, clearing that you've just gone through just around your heart is already quite intense. So I'm not going to attempt lots of other things on the inside of you, because you'll need time to integrate this. So that second link I've just posted is for negative entity removal. Also helps you with sleep time protection, etc. And so from the center of your heart, Lacey, I'm just going to expand out, encourage your light to expand out to around 2 meters around the outside of you. And with assistance from Archangel Michael, helping you reinforce your own boundaries, setting the intention for this golden sphere, protective light around you that only energies and entities with your permission, your highest good love and compassion, can see you, can access you, or exist within this bubble space or within you. All other energies and entities must leave immediately. I was just guided to do a little bit of, hey, it's the first one. I get to do some Dragonlight language. I was just guided to help burn out anything that's still in there. Is it okay for me to do that, Viviane? Thank you.
Yes.
That did it. It was a lot louder than I thought. But I hope that helps you, Lacey, please.
Yes.
After that, maybe right now, go and have a drink and of water and get some rest. And of course, you're welcome to stay or come back into the live chat. But just know that was quite a lot for any one human.
I sent her after the heart. I sent green light to the whole body, and then finished with golden light and grounded everything.
Oh, lovely.
So.
Oh, it's my turn.
Yeah.
But yeah, let us know how you're feeling, Lacey, whether it's now or you check in later as well. Just let us know. And of course, I always read comments on videos as well, any video. So feel free to share there. Okay. Just one second. Oh no, that's terrible. Let's try this. It's better.
Yeah, that's better.
People. Okay, I need to stop this music.
That's a nice thing.
Okay, and welcome to today's quantum energy healing experience. Yeah, that'll be me in an elevator coming to you soon. Thank you for entering this elevator. You are being divinely protected. Okay, so how do you pronounce your name? Seascape? Or I don't know.
Seascape, are you here? You say hi to us, please. I'm pretty sure you are, but just make sure.
And if I haven't said hello to everyone in the chat, and hello to all 6 of you who are live just now. Thank you for
to see you all. Thanks so much for being here.
Let us know what you think of the music.
Okay, Seascape, please say hi in the chat so we know that you're here and we can proceed. Okay, thank you. She's here.
Fantastic. And you've asked for a clearing and healing. I feel I am creating physical pain due to stressors. Thank you. If you'd like to share any specifics, it's completely up to you. You can put it in the chat. Otherwise, we will go ahead and just ask one of your guides to step forwards and your higher self to assist you with clearing and healing any pain. Just going to scan first. Okay. The first, so there's a couple of things that came up. One is the, and I don't know how I would have known how to articulate this until until I did physiology in my reflexology qualification last year. But I was shown your pituitary gland and your adrenal gland. I think it was the first was pituitary, which is responsible for pain, and then the adrenal, which is, as the name suggests, it's closer to the adrenaline. Like it really helps your body like kick into the fight or flight mode. And you, thanks for confirming. You said your neck, back, and leg muscles. Like, yeah, I did see that it was like across your body. And first of all, the first message I had from your guide was pain is a message. It's like so simple, right? But it's like a message from your body saying, here, like pay attention here. And it's not just your back, leg muscles and neck. Like it's bringing your attention to these aspects of your body so that you'll pay attention to your body. And just before I go further and scan further, how did you get on, Viviane?
I was drawn to her heart and solar plexus, and it feels like I feel like this uneasiness in the solar plexus area, and it feels like it needs the heart and solar plexus need to have a better connection. So that's what I sense so far.
Yeah, I'm just picking up on some anxiety as well. It seems like some anxiety about something happening in just like it's just like a few days time, and your body's, it's like your body's saying you're trying to figure out whether you'd run or not, like as in leave the area that you're in. And it's like a pattern. It's a feeling. This is your body really trying to get your attention to this. Okay. I don't want to overlap with you, Viviane. Am I safe to take a look at the neck and do any healing up there?
Yes, I am. Okay. So far just looking into the heart and trying to check how can I help the heart and solar plexus with this uneasiness.
Thank you. I'm just bringing source light in from the highest dimension of source all the way down to your head and down to the neck. Yeah, the first important thing is your body wants to be heard. So we consider this now a message to your body that you've been heard. Thank you. Just bringing this healing energy into your neck, throat, up to the third eye and crown. Just becoming aware of a feeling of lack of safety, and you're not sure if you should stay. Okay. This is coming from your crown and your brain. It's very much like you're saying, I need to know if I need to leave or not. Like I need, and if not, I need to feel safe. I need to feel safe where I am. Just continue this healing down. And I'm just skipping over where you're working, Viviane. I don't know if you've looked at the legs at all, but this is what I'm seeing on the legs is like this, almost like this very dark energy, like rising up from the ground, like into the veins, into the reflexes, the nerve endings in Seascape's feet. Let's drain this away. Let's pull this out of you.
I see it. It looks, yeah.
Okay. Just gathering this up. This is an entity. It's almost like this kind of. It can either take like a cloud form or like like looks like an oil slick. You have to see it with your eyes, and it was like creeping up through your feet. Return to source or never return here again. Okay. And that's where this feeling of like having to move felt like you might have to do that. This was your body saying we might have to get out of here if this is what continues to happen. But that entity's gone. Let me just help you grounding into earth. Okay. That's good. Just bringing healing energy into your feet. Okay. Let me know how you get on, Viviane.
Okay, the heart and solar plexus feels better. I also checked the sacral and root. Okay, thank you. Feels much better now.
The guidance from your guide, I just got a message there at the end, which was be careful what you connect in with. And this seemed to be like the collective energy. There's a lot of negative fear collectively. So just be conscious of, if you choose to connect in with that it can often attract in a lower vibrational state for you and more of an opportunity for these things to attach. So yeah, we hope that helps you, Seascape. Let us know. Not convinced about that one. Let's try this.
And just a reminder, please post your requests in caps, and they are selected in random order, and say hi in the chat when you're here, when you hear your name. And I'm going to go ahead and select the next one now. Okay. Okay, I'll close my eyes. You're finding all the sound. Okay. Denise Felhauer. Not so sure how to pronounce her last name, but Denise is asking, okay, thank you for what you do. Could you please tell me if I have any dark spirits on me? I have had a clinical depression for most of my life and would like to get off the meds.
And Denise is here? I don't know.
Denise.
Oh, Denise is here. Denise said, the music is excellent. Love it. Thanks.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Denise. So just asking Denise, your guides and higher self, and for everyone else, step back. Would like to assist with. You didn't give us explicit permission to remove anything that's attached to you that doesn't serve your highest good. So just let us know in the chat while we do this, Denise. We can start with scanning and a reading for you. So just asking your guide and higher self. We assist Denise initially with identifying anything that no longer serves your highest good. So first I'm going to put a containment bubble around you, Denise. I'm not going to go any further. What I saw, Viviane, was what I can only describe as like an entity like phasing in and out of Denise. So almost like kind of like a humanoid shape, but it was like coming in and then out and then in and out. And I think my feelings, it's not always like that. It's like when we turn up. And so I just wanted to contain it so that it's safe for everyone.
Okay.
So, and I'll just put in the chat as well in case Denise doesn't hear us say it, but can we do a clearing for you, Denise? Healing for you. Just let us know. We just ask Archangel Michael about this. Yeah, he's calling it high risk. He said it's high risk, but not the most dangerous. And I'm like, oh, great. I didn't know there was a scale. I feel like we treat them all with equal caution. But certainly, if we were to answer your question, Denise, yes, you have something quite powerful attached to you.
I'm waiting for Denise to please let us know if you give us permission to go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay, yes, yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Denise.
Thank you. Okay. And before, just in case I've missed something, Viviane, what did you pick up in those few seconds we had?
Yes, I felt an uneasiness in the heart, as almost like something was grabbing my heart from behind, and I also felt heaviness in the sacral and root chakra.
Okay. Yeah, I just encourage you, Viviane, to protect yourself.
Okay.
And I'm going to just take a few precautionary steps silently for a moment. Okay, that's good. And then what I'm going to do, Denise, is I'm going to pull this. I'm just going to do it and tell you afterwards. It'll be safer. Okay. Return to source or never return here again. Okay. So that's it removed. I just took the same protective bubble I put around you, Denise, and then pulled the entity away from you within that containment bubble and returned it to source or never return here again. It did make a few threats towards me as I removed it. I'm just asking Archangel Michael how this looks for a second opinion. Just doing a scan through you. Okay, yeah, I see the wounding. Oh, this is horrible. Just what you said, Viviane.
Yeah, I still feel heavy in the lower chakras, sacral and root.
Have you spoken to Archangel Raphael about it yet?
Not yet. I was talking to Archangel Michael.
Okay. I'm going to start. So there's some reconstruction work to do, and the heart needs some reconstruction. And the solar plexus, and some in the sacral chakra. Would you like to start? I mean, you can do what you want, but if you want to start with the sacral chakra, I can start with the heart.
Okay.
And then we can just check in, see who gets the solar plexus next. And what I'm going to do with your heart, Denise, is just encouraging your soul, your golden divine spark, to come fully back into your body, in through the center of your heart chakra. It's safe now to fully be part of you. Just encouraging your soul in with some Elvian light language. Ira umoro tosumua intara imana. Okay.
Okay, our root and sacral feel better. Feels better now after Archangel Michael helped.
Fantastic. Thank you. I'm just helping your heart return to its natural size and shape and continue to heal the right journey for you. Okay. And then the solar plexus as well. It's quite swollen, the solar plexus. It seems to be like these were feeding grounds, the head and the heart and the solar plexus. It's encouraging. Let's go back to natural size and shape for you. It's safe now. Okay. And then helping with a protective bubble around the outside. Set the intention on the energies and entities with your permission. Your highest good love and compassion can see you, access you, exist within the space or within you. All other energies and entities must leave immediately. Okay. And asking Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Source and Gaia to assist you with your protection and your continued healing over the coming days. To be gentle with yourself, get plenty of rest, drink plenty of water. And just to let go of all of what no longer serves you, any of that fear, any regrets, anything you've struggled to forgive yourself from. Just allow yourself to release this now and to step into this new dawn of you. Hope that helps you, Denise.
Yes, yes. Drink lots of water, and when it comes to your medications, talk to your doctor. I just saw a comment about.
Was it a question about whether to continue with them or not? Oh, it said Denise. Okay. Yeah, it's better just to get your doctor's advice.
So you can do that safely. But for now, of course, drink lots of water and rest. Okay, it's your turn now, John, to choose.
Okay. And on a lighter note, we are choosing next request. Please put your requests in capitals, and we will service you as best we can. When you are selected, please say hello in the chat. Okay. Finding the music. I need to get a mouse. I think that would help me a lot. Okay. J. Is that J? I can't read the letter of my own name. Or you're muted.
Yes, it is Jay. Please let us know if you're here, Jay. Say hi in the chat so we can help you.
That was very relaxing music.
Yes. after way handling that stressful. Okay, Jay's here. Thanks so much.
Joanne. Thank you, Joanne.
Oh, Joanne. Thank you.
And you've asked for, may I have a positive movement towards reconciliation with estrangement of your daughter?
Okay.
Thank you. So just asking your guide and higher self to step forwards. And to assist you with the estrangement of your daughter. The I don't know if you noticed, I looked down just as I was getting started. I felt someone grab my arm just above the elbow. You know, just like when you're maybe you're going to walk with someone gently. It was like just gently around my arm. On my left side, which is the receiving side, and it felt that was first shown for you, Joanne. You it's like you were going through this practice of allowing your, like, first of all, releasing your daughter. And this means like letting go of all the past, all the things that your daughter has said and done, all the things that you've said and done, like almost like not forgetting your past or that she's your daughter, but bringing in love energy into it and just releasing and forgiving. And when you do this, you're like creating this, like it's like you're wiping the slate clean. It's like a blank canvas you're creating. And then I saw this really curious practice, and if this resonates with you, then please do follow it. And it was a practice of where you imagined in any future correspondence, including energetic, right? So including your thoughts and your feelings, whether it's writing, whether you're meeting or talking on the phone or messaging at all, any of these modalities, that it's like you're bringing almost this new energy to your relationship, where you're saying to yourself, imagine that it's like you've never met your daughter, that you'd managed to fully let go of everything, and that everything was, you still feel strong love for your daughter, which is fantastic. But you managed to let go to everything to the extent that you were now in a position where everything was brand new, a bit like maybe you'd been in outer space for 10 years and had come back, and it's like, oh, of course I'd love to meet you, and of course I'd love to find out all about what's going on. And it's this receiving, like allowing that that to happen. And if she's not, like, I'm not really sure if she's talking to you, or you're like, if she's completely cut ties from her side, but if that's happened or happens, to allow that to play its course. Like, you have to let her go first to allow her to come back. And when she comes back, greet her with that new energy, this new opportunity for a brand new relationship, like you're starting afresh without having to forget all the happy memories. But forgiveness and love will really help you let go. How did you get on, Viviane?
I got a similar message. Initially I felt like heart was like squeezing, and when you talked about the left arm, I actually felt my left leg, and it was almost like it needed to take a step forward. And then I heard, step forward, rest your heart, release, and then I heard that the Ho'oponopono prayer will be very helpful to her, and
Which
so
is it? I always get the order wrong. Is it I love you, thank you? No, I'm sorry. It starts with I'm sorry, right?
I'm sorry, please. I think it's I'm sorry, please forgive me. Thank you, I love you. Sometimes I see it in different words, but
Yeah.
You can find beautiful meditations, or you can just repeat. I say it out loud, and have your daughter in mind. So that will definitely help.
Yeah, you can just say it in a sentence, right? It never occurred to me. You can just say, I just wanted to say that I'm sorry. And you just go through those steps, and you may even add some more in those sentences to get you started.
Yes, it's very helpful to do that. And
It helps you, Joanne. Thanks for your request.
Mm-hmm. Okay, now it's my turn. Mm-hmm. Okay. Selena Howard. Thank you for the music. Please let us know if you're here. You're saying may have a reading and clearing. I've been having intense episodes on a nightly basis where I am so anxious I almost feel as though I am coming out of my skin. Okay, that sounds pretty stressful.
Yeah.
I see you here, Selena, because I just saw your comment. Thank you.
And that's lovely about your son. You're just offering encouragement to Joanne, Selena, and saying that your son had cut off all ties with you for nearly 7 years, and now you have a very healthy relationship, and that's just so
Yeah.
beautiful.
Thank you for sharing that, Selena.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's ask Selena and her guides to step forwards, and we'd like to assist with the reading and clearing, especially around the challenges that she experiences around nighttime and any other time of day. This is a very dark message, so this is just like a pre-warning that this is not pleasant to have to share. What I saw has been happening to you, Selena, is if I get the words right, there's been a being that's trying to attack you, and it's your guide is saying it's a soul hunter, like it's hunting for your soul. That's these like outer body experience, and it feels like the words that you're using, and the energy behind them in that request are very powerful. But I would also, I feel that it's even more intense than that. Okay. Before we do anything, I'm just asking your guide if they, also Archangel Michael, is there any other advice before we do any clearing and assist with protection? We're to focus on the, as a result of this hunting, of your soul connection into your body, to focus our attention initially on your soul connection in your heart. So I can take a look at that. As I do, just let me know what comes through for you, Viviane.
As I tuned into her, the root chakra feels like really heavy, and this feeling, and I'm seeing red now too, and just hearing, not feeling safe, and as there's like a shadow cast over her whole body.
Okay. So just helped your soul come in. And thank you for that, Viviane.
Mm-hmm.
The entity that's been attacking you, Selena, is very large. It's like it's and it's a bit of a distance just now. It's almost like this big cloud, but it can like reach down. It's quite. I don't want to give it too much power, but it's like it can reach down into you and into others if it chooses. I'm removing this entity from around you. Any cords, any connections, any contracts, any agreements, removed now. Imuro intraka. Just burning away some of this cloudy energy around you. Archangel Michael, return this being to source or never return here again. Thank you. Yeah, he said it's like the opposite of like a dream catcher, like it catches souls during night time. The feet you mentioned this like the roots. It was like that seems to be some of Selena's defense is like, oh, I'm like, you can't take me. I'm going to stay here on Earth, and like trying your best to ground into Earth.
Mm-hmm.
The reason for the attack, Archangel Michael said that the challenge that you're having is, or sorry, the reason why it was so interested in you and your soul is that you have a capability of traversing very broad frequency ranges, including going down and like literally into hell. And I think that was you saw red, Viviane, in the root chakra,
Mm-hmm.
and that's, I think that was in part some of your defense as well. Like you can also like ground yourself below Earth, like below the third dimension. And I'd recommend, I don't know, Denise, uh, uh, Selena,
Your
but
sound
this,
is
oh, can you hear me okay?
yeah, now I can. Mm-hmm.
How does it sound now? Okay. But yeah, you can definitely try this, Selena. The free 14-day spirit guide meditations for negative entity removal. There's also, if you sign up for the membership, including 30 days free trial, you also get one for a whole hour. It's like a one-to-one session. So you can check those out in the premium meditations, which you get access to. So you get all that for free if you just do it for the first month. And yeah, you're saying that you're doing that now when you're sleeping and you feel like you're straddling dimensions. Yeah, that definitely feels right. And it's because of your broad frequency range. That's how your like dimensions have frequency ranges when you're straddling multiple. I also feel like grounding before bed will really help you as well. So go out, if you can go outside and spend some time in nature, put your barefoot feet on the ground or on stone, your hands in dirt, like touch trees. Like it's a very physical thing, and talk to it, like talk to to Mother Earth, talk to the ground. And you can also do what we do at the start of these meditations. Well, I always do like ground my heart and my root chakra into the core of Mother Earth, and that will really help you. Let me just see if there's any other advice for you. Okay. So like many of us, we experience these. There's a lesson in all this, right? None of this just happens out some sort of random attack without reason. The first thing is you're learning, Selena, how your intention is the most powerful thing. This is what will protect you ultimately. I mean, I can teach you all kind of different like ways of you know manifesting or executing your intention and free will, but it's definitely know that it is invincible once you've figured out how to make it as pure as possible. And then the second part is that should you choose to, this is something that once you overcome this and you're feeling happy and healthy and safe and are sleeping well, know that you can also teach others how to do this in the future. And there was a term your guide said. I thought it was it was similar to way sure. What is this? Showing the ways to traverse dimensions. So this is as not so much now. So right now, Earth is third, fourth, fifth, and a little bit of sixth dimension. Like Gaia is stretched across these dimensions, and what you can do, Selena, is you can also stretch across these, which is fantastic. But over time, third, fourth, and fifth in particular will separate. So these would be different places for you to have to visit. So your frequency range as a soul and as a human will allow you to intentionally visit these different dimensions in time. You'll also be able to teach others and help others as we go through this ascension and eventual separation of the dimensions. No one gets left behind, and it feels like that's one of your superpowers, Selena, is to help with the potentially lost souls. Everyone gets to choose to go at the right time for them to their right dimension, and that's something you can assist with should you choose to. How did you get on, Viviane?
Wow. yes, I cleared the with the assistance of Archangel Michael the chakras from bottom, starting with the root chakra and all the way up, and I asked Archangel Raphael to send her healing energy and grounded the whole. Feels better for sure, the root chakra now. And it was interesting that you said that the entity was so big, because really it was casting a shadow bigger than, covering her body, and around it was like really big, casting a big shadow over her.
Definitely. I did try and get an understanding about why it was here, because it was like, I mean, without generalizing, it can often be the case that a negative entity will try and present a bit of a case, an argument, and say, no, I'm here like to help, and this was all a big deal, a contract between us or an agreement. There are definitely lessons, in this experience, even if it's just bringing you to this point, even if it's just to have suffered the trauma and then to now better understand it, and on your healing journey, your protection journey, to know how to overcome it. But it also felt like that this was like this is a pivotal time for you, that you've been going through the trauma to allow you to go now through this activation. So it's not just returning you back to full health. It's like you can go well beyond that on your journey, but definitely look after yourself first. Don't worry about the rest of the planet. Just focus on yourself just now.
Mm-hmm.
Is it my turn?
Yes.
Okay. And yeah, let us know, Selena. I think you've already been given some feedback, but thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Just in the chat. We are now selecting the next request. Please put your requests in capitals, and when chosen, please say hello in the chat. Thank you. And we have I tried to fade it out. You already stopped. One day I'm going to be so professional. One day, Adella, please let us know if you're here in the chat. And yeah, I'm just so tempted to grab my guitar over here, and if I could select at the same time as Adella's here. But yeah, if I could select them at the same time as playing a little song, I would. Mm-hmm. So Adella, you asked for, I'm told that I cross over spirits to the light in my dreams. Need protection and clearing. Seems like it might have affected my thyroid gland, is now underactive. Okay. Should we look at these as two different requests?
Yes.
Which one do you want to do?
Okay, so the thyroid is under. So it's protection, clearing, and then a healing.
Yeah, and the first one is more of a message. Like, I'm told that I cross over spirits to the light in my dreams.
I'll start with the clearing and healing. I'll scan for clearing and healing. If you could check on the message, I guess. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. So just asking Adella's guides and higher self to step forwards to assist with messages, clearing, and healing. So I saw you in the fourth dimension, Adella, during dream time, and you're clearing up. So clearing up the mess that's still left in the fourth dimension. So these are beings that need to be moved on, I think is the best way of describing it. Like they don't really belong in the fourth dimension, as the veil and it's happening right now and over the coming days, like the veil between the fourth and third dimension is getting really thin. And I'll share some of those photos of my skies I've been taking photos of, but it's like this, what I was seeing you doing was like you were helping them like rise up in these like cords of light, like these columns of light up into source. And why is this important to understand for Adella's health and happiness and her conscious, like third dimensional experiences? In part, it's a capability awareness. Okay, so there's also been attempts to use you and your abilities, Adella. So darker entities are really interested in your ability to very easily return beings to source, which they would do to each other and to any other being if they could somehow influence you or take more control of your gift. And it seems to be like this, like I keep seeing this like remote capability. You often, when you see me do it, I feel like I'm there, very close proximity, energetically, and I have to have permission. And I never return a being to source without giving it the option to never return here again. Whereas it feels like when you're on a mission and instructed by source to do cleanup, like you're acting on behalf of source and source's implementation of karma, and so you're given permission to do something against the will of a being, but it has to be an instruction directly from source. No other being has to be directly from source to you. And this is in part to help bring awareness to your capabilities, the importance of it. Okay, and the importance of free will, like to encourage you to find your own truth and explore your own truth about the free will principles of this universe, and how you feel about whether beings should be returned to source against their will or not. And I'm by no means accusing you of doing that. It's more that you have this great responsibility, which is you have the capability of doing this when source gives you permission. And there's few souls that source would trust with that task. For example, Archangel Michael. How are you getting on, Viviane?
When I looked into her energy, I actually saw, wrote a few things here. Well, I saw an antenna on her crown chakra,
Mm-hmm.
and then the heart and solar plexus felt a little heavy. And then I heard, okay, you need energy clearing, and I asked Archangel Raphael to assist me with the clearing of the energy. Feels better now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can see the antenna.
Yeah, it's right in the middle top of her head.
Yeah, for a sense of scale and significance of your gift, Adela, I saw that in past lives you've done these clearings for planets, especially planets that are going through transitions, which is why you've been doing a lot in the fourth dimension, help clear it up, so that as we bleed over into the frequency from third into fourth dimension, that it's a much clearer, happier place for us. So yeah, that antenna makes a lot of sense. It feels like it's a very strong connection with source, but then other beings.
I see Archangel Michael's light sword, like going around, circling around her body from top to bottom.
Yeah. Your guide is saying usually you'd work with like she's calling it like a ground crew. Like you'd have like these are beings that would support you in your protection as you do this work, as you use your superpower. And that you can ask, it seems that your guides have been able to do this on and off with you. Your guides are this team that you need in this lifetime. So encouraging you, especially before you like go to sleep at night, or you're doing a meditation, just make sure you're asking your guides to come with you and ask them to assist you with any work during Dreamtime missions. You can also ask to you can also just ask to like take a night off if you want. Just ask your guides, say, I need the rest.
I sent her some white light, and Kendra Fell sent her some green light too for that and ground the energy.
I'm just asking Silver, answering Silver. Yeah, there's no need to repeat your messages. We have a copy of them all the way back. Dawn of time.
Thank you. Okay, my turn, right? Jen Carr.
Thank you, Adella. Let us know if you hear Jen. Calling Jen Carr.
Okay. Jen Carr is asking, obviously, I have such a calling to help people. It's wonderful. Can you guys see a direction or how to get there? It has something to do with energy and healing. Okay, Jen Carr, please let us know if you're here so we can help you. And sip, everyone. Let's drink some water.
You could do like a little waiting song. Like, waiting on Jen Carr.
Okay, she's here.
Yay, Jen's here. I don't know if you can hear the guitar on this, but
yeah, I was able
it was fun.
That. I will enjoying the music.
I could just bring it closer a bit. It'll keep my hands off it. Okay, so just asking Jen, your higher self and guides, step forwards. I would like to assist with a reading at this time about your calling, your purpose. I'm just being shown this whole visual. Your guide's going to a lot of effort with me, a lot of patience as well. So, in simple terms, it's unusual, but everything's unusual in our life streams, right? I saw Jen, your guide was showing me stars, and it looked almost like an emoji star. And this visual is like a visualization to help you understand the purpose of a mission, should you choose to accept it, one of your callings. Bless you. And what I saw was this golden star in your heart, and our hearts, like this golden star of our heart, is also on the ground in our home. So it's like saying I'm Jon Binnie, as you can tell, and I'm like my energy, and this bubble of land and space around me is affected by my energy, and so that like star, like at the center of my home, is this central space. And it's my responsibility to look after the area of the land that I'm in, and then also myself and my family. And what I saw for you, Jen, was there's this like mapping exercise. You're able to help people both find where they're meant to be, and that seemed to be a mix of talking to people about the places that they're living and helping them either stay there or move over to a new location. Which, yes, you can definitely practice and learn how to do that to get that guidance from their guides and from their higher selves. Um, and once they're in the like once you kind of agreed like where their calling is, like where they should be positioned on Earth, anywhere in the planet, that you also assist them with their energy healing and clearing, and then also the ground beneath them. And so, if you imagine this at a global scale, we have this whole planet that needs all of us in the right place. And I say us, we're just people that are pursuing higher vibrations. So there's no, there's no rite of passage or difference between us and any other humans. Just the intention to raise our vibrations, and that's what I got for you. So should you choose to do it, yeah, please do. Like, if you've never done anything like this at all, you could get started with my meditations, and you could learn how to do the work I do, or we do, Viviane as well, in my foundational training. Higher Self foundational training kicks off in March. It's advertised on my website, and I think it's also linked from the meditations. But try the meditations first and see how that feels.
Mm-hmm.
How did you get on, Viviane?
First, wonderful to hear that you have this calling to help people, and guides were really happy about that. And I saw your heart. I just kept seeing her heart, and rays of light emanated from her heart, and I heard your heart is open to give and receive. Um, yeah, just kept seeing that, Jen. And
That's fabulous. And as you were saying that, I kept hearing, it is important for you to understand the significance of why we are located where we are. We all are, like, in a very specific place.
yes.
And we don't need to understand it individually, but awareness of that we're all our souls have chosen to come to these locations, and that we've worked with Gaia and her team of elementals in our local areas. And we also come together on things like live streams like this and bring awareness to each other around the world. And if you're feeling, if you're feeling like sharing, please share in the live chat where in the world you are right now. You can say the continent, country, town, city, whatever you choose, or not at all. It's all up to you, but it can be a lovely thing to bring awareness to the broad diversity of all 64 of you right now in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
We'd love to hear. I'll say I'm in Scotland, about 30 miles east of Edinburgh. We got New York City, New Jersey. Is NC, is that North Carolina?
Yes.
Indiana,
South Africa, UK,
Washington.
Missouri, Florida.
Oh, and Lottie's in the UK. If you want to be any more specific, Lottie, let me know. That's fantastic. All over India.
And India. Nice.
Wow. Just in case. That's so cool.
KK's in Oregon. Mexico, Canada. Lovely. Michigan. Lottie's in the middle of England, I should say.
Oh, wow. That's cool. Yeah, I have a couple of clients lightly near you, Lottie. I should come down and see you guys. I think Chloe's around that area.
Yeah.
And others.
I know Gina is in England. I'm not sure where her lovely Gina am.
Great. So is it my turn now?
Yes. Yes.
and selecting the next request randomly. It's this very strange music. Beep, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop.
You record your special one for next time. One.
And now the music's really getting into its random groove. Welcome to Late Night Radio. Carol, let us know if you're here. Carol Johnson. Carol's here. She just said she's in Michigan. Hello to Michigan.
Carol.
If you have time, can you please give me a message from my son, Sean, who's passed 8 years ago of an overdose?
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Oh, so sorry to hear that.
Mm-hmm.
I need a clearing. Seem like I can't move to where I should be.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. So should one of us focus on the message from Sean?
Okay, I'll try the message this time.
Okay, fabulous. So just asking Carol to step forwards and also to invite forwards her son and higher self and guide to assist with messages and also clearing any healing that will assist Carol at this time. Viviane, I got a lot through already, but I don't want to distract you. So
Oh, sure, no, it's okay. Go ahead.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
you're a great multitasker, better than me. What I saw, Carol, in your heart is like this this door. So there's like this. I can't show you my heart, but like parts of your heart, like one side, down the right side of your heart. There's like this door in it, just off center, and the door was left wide open, and the door felt very much like for your son, like you're waiting for your son to come home. And I asked your heart, like, why is this? And it was like this allowing to let go of the physical aspects of Sean and more allow you to bringing awareness to the more metaphysical aspects of Sean, which is there are no doors, like there are no physical boundaries or blockages. You can feel him and he can be close by at any time. You don't need this door into your heart. And actually, that was the reason for showing the doors. Like it's just one part of you. There's actually a whole heart that is capable of connecting with him. And so I'm just encouraging you, and this is totally your free will decision, but you can gently close that door if you wish. And I'm just going to be quiet for a moment and let Viviane share anything if you wish, as I focus on me.
Carol, I heard Sean saying, "I am here, Mom," and then I see him in front of you. First, he's wiping off your tears, and then he places his hands on your shoulders and he says, "It's okay to cry if you to release sadness," but saying this after he wiped off your tears, but he said I know it's been 8 years and I'm here. And as he's saying that, and he gets closer and gives you a hug, and still hugging you. And he's saying, "I love you, Mom. I am here. I don't like to see you sad."
That's wonderful.
And then I hear it was my path, my journey.
Yes. He said it was his, this is from his soul. He said it was his soul's decision. That's right.
Yeah. And still, go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead.
just said that he's still hugging her, still really hugging her real tight right now.
It's lovely. Yeah, I heard him say, like, don't cry for me. Like he's saying, and if anything that made him feel bad, he was like, please don't cry for me because I'm okay. My soul's okay. I came into this life and he's so grateful for you and the experiences you had together and will continue to have. And I kept seeing him like really vividly, like it's like you're calling him in physical form, and he's encouraging you to see him for how you feel him, that familiar feeling and smell and sound, like these more less physical aspects of him, because it helps him connect more easily with you. There really wasn't much to clear, but what I did see for you, Carol, is that open door I spoke of was allowing anything in. It's like you're leaving it open for him, and he's like, you don't need to leave it open for me. Like, I'm right here. And also this open door was just attracting in other beings. It's closed now, I can see, and it looks a lot better. It looks like it's much easier, ironically, for you to connect with him. Let us know.
I have just one more thing. While still hugging her, he said, "I love you, Mom," and then he stopped. He moved his body and put one hand on her heart and one hand on his heart, and said, "Talk to me, and I'm here." And that's what I got for you, Carol. I really hope it helped you.
Wonderful. We hope this helps.
Okay, this is my turn now. Okay, let me. Hold on. John Baker.
Oops. Let us know if you're here, Joan.
So John Baker's asking for healing for her cat, Violet. She's suffering from kidney issues. She has indicated she's okay with doing this. Okay, you're here. Thank you so much, Joan.
Yeah, can you ask your cat Violet for permission, please? Just let us know in the chat once you've asked your cat. And gauge their response. You'll know how to talk to your cat better than we do. We can certainly start with the scan for your. Oh no, I should wait. Really, I don't scan without your cat's permission.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Am I just missing this second sentence completely, which is she has indicated she's okay with it?
I just got that too. Yeah, she's okay with it. Thank you, John.
Thank you.
I thought I got it, but I was
way ahead of us.
I want to make sure. Thank you.
I need to read the full thing first. Okay. So just asking Joan, your guides and higher self, together with your cat Violet, to step forwards, and their guides also to assist with the healing at this time. I'm just going to do a scan first and see what I find. And I feel like I should I've already got a lot, but I'll let you go first, Viviane. I know one of your superpowers. No pressure.
And okay, looking at Violet's silhouette, yes, the area where the kidneys are located, it's red for me, and her heart too. I'm trying to get a message because the heart is, I'm sensing that the heart is just because she wants to say something. She has a message from her heart,
Mm-hmm.
from Violet's heart to her mom. I'm hearing from Violet, Mom, this is part of my journey. And and Violet wants you to let go of something. And it's like she's telling you that you have pain in your heart. There's something you need to let go of. I'm hearing the word resentment. And now I'm hearing forgive yourself. And the right side of my body, close to my, my right hip is getting warm. And I'm hearing from Violet that she's saying that her body wants to rest. And she's talking again about your heart. Resentment and anger. And I'm hearing let go of what you can't control. She's telling you, Joan, let go of what you can't control. And she wants to see you happy. Because she is happy. I want to see if you have any comments.
Well, Viviane, just in case I was ever, any part of me was ever doubtful that any of this is real, like you just, you hit the nail on the head. Like it's perfect. I saw physically, or metaphysically within Violet, challenges around the heart and solar plexus. I didn't even read, even though I promised I'd read the whole message. I got to hadn't noticed the kidneys. But yeah, feeling like close to the solar plexus. And Violet's been taking a lot of like the burden from you, Joan, and trying their best to just work through it, but but struggling. And what I saw, as Viviane described, like the some of these like frustrations and challenges and letting go, I saw you trying to love for others. And these are like love for others, as in like saying something with love for a loved one, often giving them really good advice, um, and then and actionable advice, and then they don't take it, and then they suffer the consequences exactly as you described, and your reaction to that is to, it causes like this negative response within you. You're like, why didn't you just listen to me? Like, why couldn't you just, listen to my advice, and you could have saved all this pain? And it like causes a lot of energetic problems in you. And then Violet's been trying to help take some of this burden. And yeah, Violet could definitely do with a break, and you can just sit with her and tell her this too. Just say,
Yeah.
like, please get rest. Don't take this energy from me. I can deal with this myself. Thank you so much for, for helping me as much as you have. And
I
this is common across all pets, right? They're all capable of doing this.
Yes, yes, they all absorb all this um, from us. I also see Jones now, her shoulders heavy, feeling like really heavy shoulders. Um, and then I heard from Violet like she wants John to experience inner peace, to
Mhm.
let go and release all that and experience inner peace, because it will help her. It will help Violet to be able to rest her body once I know Jones John has this inner peace feeling.
Yeah.
Mm.
And I feel some of this is a lesson in your one of your superpowers, Joan, which is you have this ability to clearly articulate to others, much to your frustration, but to articulate to others, you know, strong guidance and a very loving explanation of situations, and to help them, you know, take the next steps in their life. Very loving, caring advice. Your challenge, your souls come here to help understand, well, how do I
Mhm.
allow people, because you could do this for the whole world. You could literally give the whole world the most amazing advice, but their souls still choose, and their human still chooses their own free will decisions. And we all have our part to play, right? I feel this almost every day, that I'm like, yeah,
Yeah,
like, I told you, including with my kids, like, I told you. And then like, as soon as I catch myself in that moment and I say, I did tell you, I gave you great advice, you didn't take it, this is what happened. I understand there's a reason for that experience for both of us. For you, it was, for the other person, it's for them to experience it, and to work through it, um, and to just learn those difficult lessons. And for us, for you in particular, Joan, it's this ability to say, okay, I am really good at this. I'm really good at giving great advice. And it wouldn't matter if I was Source itself or an archangel giving you the most perfect advice. It's up to you to experience that. And it's up for you, Joan, to experience people just making a mess of it, just like, just not following through. And that letting go, I think, is really important. Uh, and the Ponopono prayer that we mentioned earlier,
yes.
that you mentioned, Viviane, could really help
Hmm.
as well, because it is really good at letting go.
Yes, absolutely. And yeah, and John have is a beautiful, she's saying here, she's my heart and soul and such a good girl. Thank you for these recommendations. It is frustrating sometimes. In talk to her, tell her those feelings, and talk to her, tell her, I heard you, and I will um, release all those feelings, and I understand how it will help you too. So you both benefit from it for sure.
Yeah. And it also feels like it's not like a coincidence that you're together, right? Like, Violet's part of this journey with you. Um, and so you can also ask Violet for advice,
Hmm.
which I love. I don't ask my dog much for advice. Maybe I should. He's amazing.
Patch is so cute, so cute. I love the picture you posted into uh, today.
Oh, and yeah, he it looked like he'd murdered Dawn. Like he'd found my Dawn wig and he'd
I
like
was
dragged it
wondering
out.
what was that.
He dragged it out from under my drum kit.
I mean, I know if I knew it was in his table. It's like, what is that? I was going to ask him. It's like, maybe is that a bed? What is that? That's funny. I didn't know there was the Dawn's.
So now I'm not sure if I should put it on because I'll just have all his hair in it. Maybe it'll add to it to make it more disco.
So sending love to you, Joan, and Violet.
Yes, thank you. Who's next? Is it me?
Yes.
We are here to service your requests. Selecting a request in all capitals randomly. Thank you for joining our live stream.
I see that will be your most popular song.
That's right. Yeah.
That's funny. Oh.
It was just my luck, and then I can walk the streets with people going, "Hey, there's that guy, the bebop guy." No, I have a name. So Lynchy7, let us know if you're here. I'm going to read the full request. Hi, Jon and Viviane. I would appreciate a healing of an ovarian mass and clearing of any other areas affected.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Heart, heart.
Yes. Waiting for her reply. And then you can create Angela Hunter saying here a new logo and slogan for your shirts. Jon Binnie.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. Just in case I was looking for a new slogan. And Lynchy7's here.
Thank you, Lynchy. Okay.
So just asking Lynchy7 step forwards, your guides and higher self to assist with the healing of your ovaries and anything else to assist you at this time. I'm just going to do a scan first. I just got a lot all at once. I saw the mass around the outside of your ovary, and then it was this this uneasiness your body has, this resistance that your body has to birthing. Well, it started with I started understanding it's like birthing a being into this world, like with all the fear and the challenges we have in this world at this time. But and then I started asking, oh, is Lynchy7, are you of birthing age? Like, is that something is possible for you? And it's not just like almost regardless of age, it's not just birthing a being. It's like this creative birthing of your own creativity and also like new versions of yourself. Like it's a resistance to this. And before I do anything with healing, how did you go on, Viviane? Or just let me know if you need more time.
I see the same thing. I see the ovary and the mass. It is shown to me as the left one. I'm not sure if that's.
Yeah, that's the same for me. Yeah.
The left side.
Do you want to start with the healing, or would you like me to?
Sure, I can start with the healing.
Okay, I'll just check around the surrounding areas as well and check around the rest of the bodies. Just clearing out some blocked, dense energy in your chest. Just across the heart and lungs. Just scanning across, removing anything that no longer serves your highest good. the message I hear from your heart, Lynchy 7, is like learning to come to terms with Earth as it is, like it's an acceptance. Doesn't mean to say that you can't change it, right? Or that it's right or wrong, just that it is. Like our planet is as it is right now. Largely broken and in needing of lots of helpers, including you guys and all of us to do our bit to help each other, to help this planet. And so just allowing yourself to come to terms without judgment or being drawn into, you know, the fear and inequality and control across this planet, just allowing yourself to see it and observe it and see it for what it really is. And the great lessons it brings. I'd never invite it on anyone, but it's here for purpose, not just for us humans and the animals and every living thing on the planet, but also all of those that we affect across the universe.
I asked Archangel Raphael to assist me with sending healing energy to the mass, and I see it's the emerald green light, but it also has some gold in it, some like golden sparkle to this light, like shimmering.
Oh, lovely.
And now I see it's like the same. It's the green light, but it's like a bubble around the ovary. He put a bubble of green light in place.
Mm-hmm.
So
fabulous. Mm-hmm. And I think this will just about be our last one. Mm-hmm. I was going to say, I did accidentally, I think you maybe have your eyes closed, but I accidentally put up Pixie's. No such thing as accidents, right? I put up Pixie's request, but which I'll talk about in a moment. But the other message for you, Lynchy 7, is a meditation practice will really help you understanding that you can metaphysically birth new ideas. You know, energetically, you can bring in new ideas, new aspects, even new beings into this earth. And that it's like this kind of this difference in dimension and phasing that your body's much more comfortable with. And so I was just encouraging you to connect with the meditation practice as well. That will really help. But let us know in the chat, Lynchy 7, how that works for you. And as I'd accidentally clicked on Pixies, just before we close, just the message I got for you, Pixie, was that it's all about the reward. So what your guides like are here and they're like ready to chat, but you need to reward yourself and your guides for every time you try. So and maybe it's not that like super clear in my meditations. I think I did add like is there a video towards the beginning where I did this whole video about my personal experiences of connecting with your guides, and towards the end it talks about that in a lot more detail. And what you're trying to do is like help with that tuning between the two, between your guides and yourself. Like you're tuning a radio station and receiver between the two of you. And every time you ask a question, ask it out loud, ensure your heart's nice and open, that you're not feeling in fear. And that when you ask the question of your guides, allow yourself to receive it, first of all, outside of you, like just scan around, listen to like the sounds outside of you and the energy and the feeling. It doesn't matter if like the neighbor's making noise or upstairs is making noise, whatever, like that. These are also happening for you in these answers. And then feel with inside of you as well, like any sensations, any words that you think are coming in, any tingling sensations, or something even, you feel like someone sat next to you. Like all these experiences are valid. And most importantly, at the very end, even if nothing came through, say thank you very much. Um, and and it's important, right, for those times that nothing comes through. And it used to happen to me, especially when I first started. I just got in the habit of saying, well, thank you for trying. I appreciate that, because it's a very high vibration. That gratitude is a very high vibration emotion. It really helps. Okay. Well, we'd like to thank everyone for their request today, and I will bring our session to an end. I'd like to thank our guides, our higher selves, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Source and Gaia, every soul that's participated in today's session. And I ask that we all, in the live and in the replay, step outside of the session bubble. We can remain in our individual golden bubbles as I return the session to Source, or never return here again. So tidy up that energy. Please do drink plenty of water, get plenty of rest, and take good care of yourselves. I'm grateful for all your requests and all your support. I've seen increasingly people showing each other love and compassion and care in the chat. And whilst Viviane and I are just two people, we would love to to continue to help you and help more people through you. So please do keep up your regular practices, keep raising your vibration, watch what you're eating, you consciously eat, consciously drink, consciously consume what you do on your phone, on TV, etc. And make choices that will help you. Everyone gets to choose their make their own decisions for themselves. And thank you, Viviane. It's always a pleasure.
Thank you. Thank you.
Your support. And the giggles and the music is a lot of fun too.
Yes. Drink lots of water, everyone. And on Monday, see you Monday. We have lovely Natasha joining us. She's an amazing Akashic Records reader. So I hope you all can join us Monday.
Yep, same time, same bat channel, and we'll see you then. Thank you so much, everyone.
Yes.
I've always really wanted to do this. We would like to thank you for coming on to our live stream. This live stream is coming to an end. We will see you on Monday, same time. Thank you, everyone. Sending our love. Goodbye, everyone.
Thank you all. Bye, everyone.